Hi, kids! Welcome to Pico-P Tales! I'm so excited to share fun stories with you.
Long ago, in a quiet little village surrounded by green hills and singing birds, lived a kind-hearted boy named Jack. Jack lived with his mother in a small wooden house. They were very poor, but they always tried to stay happy. Their most precious possession was a gentle white cow named Milky. Every morning, Jack would wake up early, walk outside, and softly say, "Good morning, Milky." Milky would moo sweetly as if greeting him back. Jack would sit beside her and gently milk her, filling the bucket with fresh milk. That milk helped Jack and his mother survive each day. But one morning, something was different. Jack waited. The bucket stayed empty. Milky had stopped giving milk. Jack's mother looked at the empty pot and sighed deeply. "We have no food left," she said softly. "Jack, we must sell Milky at the market." Jack's heart felt heavy. Milky was not just a cow, she was family. But he nodded bravely and tied a rope around her neck. "Don't worry," he whispered. "I'll be back soon." As Jack walked along the forest path, the trees swayed gently in the breeze. Birds chirped and sunlight danced on the ground. Suddenly, an old man appeared. He had a long white beard, kind eyes, and a mysterious smile. "Good morning, young boy," said the old man. "Where are you going with that cow?" "To the market," replied Jack. "We need money for food." The old man opened his palm. In his hand were 5 colorful beans, red, blue, green, golden, and purple. They shimmered and sparkled like tiny stars. "These," the old man said softly, "are magic beans." Jack's eyes widened. "They can change your life forever." Jack hesitated. Magic beans sounded strange, but the old man's voice felt honest. After thinking for a moment, Jack agreed to trade the cow for the beans. The old man smiled mysteriously and disappeared into the forest. Jack looked at the beans glowing in his hand and hurried home. When Jack showed the beans to his mother, she was shocked. "Magic beans?" she cried. "You traded our only cow for beans?" Angrily, she threw the beans out the window. That night, Jack and his mother went to bed hungry. Jack stared at the ceiling and whispered, "I only wanted to help." As the moon rose high, something magical began to happen. The beans glowed. The ground shook. A tiny stem pushed through the earth and kept growing and growing and growing. By morning, a gigantic beanstalk stood outside their house, reaching straight into the clouds. Jack gasped. With courage in his heart, he began to climb. Up and up he went, higher than birds, higher than clouds, until he reached a land in the sky. There stood a huge castle. Inside, Jack met a kind giant woman who gave him food and hid him quickly, because her husband, the giant, was coming. The giant's footsteps shook the castle. "Fee, fi, fo, fum," he roared. "I smell the blood of an Englishman." But after eating, the giant ordered, "Hen, lay." The hen laid a golden egg. Soon the giant fell asleep. The giant's wife whispered, "That hen was stolen. Take it and go." Jack ran home with the magical hen. Days later, Jack returned again, this time hearing a soft voice crying, "Please help me." It was a golden harp. Jack could not ignore her tears. As he grabbed the harp, the giant woke up. He chased Jack down the beanstalk. "Mother, bring the axe!" Jack shouted. With one mighty chop, the beanstalk fell. The giant disappeared forever. From that day on, Jack and his mother lived safely and happily. They used the magic wisely and helped others whenever they could. And Jack learned an important lesson. True courage, when guided by kindness, can change your life forever.
Like, share, and subscribe.